Oh, can I not? Oh, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. I don't need that picture. It just literally took a picture of the side of the couch. No, of the side of the couch.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to keep my headphones off for now because
you're going to get a move. I was trying to open camera. I want to, like, can I do this?
I don't know
video?
If we need headphones on for this.
I'm always headphones on. I like it. Welcome to another episode of the American Beer Review Podcast.
Good times with good friends requires good beer. Lucky for us, we know how to pick all three.
We're a group of friends who grew up in the Pacific Northwest, giving us a jump start on our craft beer journey.
Join us today while Brian,
Alec,
and Chad
review some beer, talk about beer topics, and whatever else comes up. We invite you to pour yourself a drink and hang out with us. So here we are. We have a more than yearly challenge.
Twice annual
minimum
challenge, but trades hands.
So we have a belt, a WWE style belt,
which the folks, if we do publish the video, can see the belt on video.
Trying some video recording. So we have a belt. It is the DAM Championship, DAM.
Yep.
It relates to the fact that our yearly trip we call the Dudes Weekend
during the summer
is out to a place in Eastern Washington called Potholes State Reservoir, and where we stay is a house that's owned by Alec's family that is just off Dam Road, there's a dam there.
Sullivan Dam is what creates the reservoir, and we're right up the hill from there.
So we found it funny we refer to it as the Dam House.
Yep.
It is the Dam Weekend or Dudes Weekend, and so this is the Dam Belt. So multiple times a year, we trade it for sometimes ridiculous things. I was reminded basically by my phone a couple years ago so we normally also have the Dudes Weekend. We also have Dudes Giving, which is January 1st, where there's usually some sort of challenge that's put up.
The middle of the pandemic.
Yes.
We could not meet.
I was the owner of the belt at the time and tried to kill us all and created what I thought was a good challenge at the time until I tried to do it, and it was terrible. And it was you had to do a single cup flip cup. You had to do a beer pong, like cross the table, toss, and drink. And then shotgun a beer.
I think it started with the shotgun.
It was shotgun first,
that's
flip cup, and then the beer pong cup was the last one.
I would have get rid of the shotgun and I'm in. The shotgun was what almost killed me.
Or the shotgun should have been the last one.
No, well, the hard part is we're by ourselves, so it's prepping the can to shotgun.
Yeah, but also I was in my house. I made a mess. So the shotgunning is. Anyways, getting off topic. So this year, we did a new variation of what is a past Dudes Giving challenge.
Yep.
And it was the light beer challenge. This time, we decided to kind of keep it more focused. So we only did 3 beers.
And by focused, we meant way easier, so we would actually
because we did
win this time.
Yeah.
Someone would win.
Last time we had
8 different beers?
6 or 7 was what I thought it was. But it was mostly you had Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors Light,
but
Miller,
out of those
Keystone.
6 beers, the winner guessed 2 right.
2, maybe 3.
It was baseball batting average.
Oh yeah, 30%. 30% was awesome. So we just did 3. We did a Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light, the macro trifecta. Alec and I
swept it.
Actually got them all.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed with myself.
I was a little bit proud.
I felt good.
I was impressed with you guys because I was a loser because I had 2 beers swapped.
Yeah.
I had 1 right.
Yeah, but you had the different 2 because Brian and I were waffling on the Bud Light, Coors Light.
You guys were waffling on the 2 correct beers. I was waffling on the 2 wrong ones.
But you nailed Coors Light.
Yeah, we all nailed Coors Light.
Yeah.
But Brian found Miller Lite without even tasting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, it was the color. For me, it was the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys had that one dialed in without anything. I only had the Coors dialed in. So we have a tiebreaker today.
Tiebreaker.
Because there has to be a winner.
There has to be a winner. There
Someone
can only
needs
be
the
one.
belt. Someone needs the belt.
Yeah.
You can't share the belt.
It's like the Highlander. There can only be one.
Correct.
Yes.
So
Thor has decided our challenge for today.
Yes. So
As the current belt holder
as the belt holder,
and last challenge loser. Oh, sorry. No, not both.
So normally the winner would choose, hey, I'm going to put the belt on the line for this. So I put the belt on the line for the beer challenge. And since
Correct.
we had a tie in the beer challenge, I thought the best thing to do for the integrity of the belt
Okay.
and for the content, let's do a live tiebreaker.
Okay.
So, in the cooler of destiny today, I have 4 beers that I got off the grocery store shelves.
So commonly available beers in our neighborhood.
It was at a Kroger grocery store.
Okay.
So, but I think there's enough overlap between Kroger and the Safeways, which we have up here, that everyone should have a fair choice. I put them in the cooler of destiny last night. So I'm fairly certain I've forgotten what order they were put in. They're covered in
You
ice.
got real high and put them in
So
there.
I am going to go. I'm going to go into the other room with my eyes closed.
Blindly pick one.
Grab one out of the cooler, crack it, pour it into glasses, and give it to you guys.
Okay. Are we get to see them? We don't need to blindfold it.
No,
look
you're
at them, right?
you're going to be able to see it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what?
All senses.
All senses available.
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to have everything to you except what the ABV, the style, and the brewing company that said beer come from.
Okay.
So
If you fancy, you can get the beer.
So obviously the ABV
win, right?
and the style are going to be the two. If you get those right,
Yeah.
you're pretty good. If you can get the brewery, I feel like that's going to be the kicker, but maybe not with Brian and his.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
And his wily skills.
No, I don't.
And his untapped.
I don't feel
understanding.
good. I'm unsettled by coming in as an alleged favorite. I don't like this. I don't feel good about it.
I have no chance of picking the brewery.
I don't
I
feel
can narrow
comfortable.
it down to style. ABV will be a dart throw, and
which
brewery,
from some of the last,
unless you leave the label on it, I will not be able to tell you.
Well, you guys will not see
shenanigans.
said
I call
can,
shenanigans.
period. Because in the case of a tie, that you guys
Yeah, we have
are
3 more.
There are 3 more. And if for some ungodly reason this turns into a 40-minute episode and you guess all 3, there is a 4th in the fridge, which
dear Lord,
you guys have had plenty of opportunity today to go in and look at.
Okay.
So
if it comes down to that one, I win.
Yeah, because I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, I know exactly which one he's grabbing.
Okay. Well, you're going to win it on the first one.
Yeah.
So,
So if he goes in there,
hey Brian,
yeah.
do you?
Thor?
I'm wily like that.
I know, but I watch
Wily
beer.
like the fox.
I'm a beer watcher.
was it the Stay Frosty? So it was actually in the freezer, and you.
No, that was in my house.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't give him that one. I kept it. I took it.
It's like an M Night Shyamalan
The Stay Frosty is a funny one because I put it in my beer fridge,
Okay.
which is in my garage.
Guys, talk amongst yourself. I will get the beer.
It was a night where I was kind of looking for something to drink,
Yeah.
and I pulled that out, and I was like, "Why do I have this?" And I was like, "I think we did a review of this. Have I taken any pictures or done anything of this? I should probably check that out before I just crack this and drink it."
I put 2 clean glasses in the cooler because
My dad and Parker were drinking those on Christmas Eve.
The cold IPAs.
The
Stay Frosties?
The Stay Frosties. I was like,
What did they think?
I mean, they finished them.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was like,
good
that's
beers.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
We just tasted those.
Yeah.
I'm like, what'd you think? I'm like, I think I said I don't want it.
You did, really?
Yeah, that
I think it was
the one.
fine. I mean,
it was good beer.
Yeah.
Well, so if you listen to the podcasts,
I don't.
you would be aware. I think you and Thor both said it was a seasonal beer fridge.
Yeah.
And I said, this is where the coloring between the lines. came from.
Oh.
Because I was like, I want either an IPA
or a lager.
Or a lager. I don't want.
Gentlemen.
Yes. Let's do this. Oh, you made me reach for that one. Okay.
Okay, let me get a piece of paper.
I got the style.
And a pen?
I mean, right?
I think.
Yeah. So we're using basically our glasses that we tend to drink out of are like stemless wine glasses.
Yes.
They're not. They are stemless. Let me see if I can remember. Red wine glasses that they're more open.
Your hand is on it, yeah.
But they're more open compared to a whites are more narrow topped. So they do curve at the top, which is if you're getting beers with a good aroma, that's the tend is you want the glass to kind of curve inward.
And
so
he thinks
kind of funnels it.
There's a funny reason he's the favorite going into this.
If we're going to be talking about beer glasses for a few minutes, I'm going to go get myself another beer while you guys figure this out.
I need to focus.
Only the belt on the line, boys.
Oh God, this is a little tougher than I thought.
It needs to warm up.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. It's a little chilled. I don't know how much I want to say about this and not like give too much away to my competitor here. So you blindly picked. So there were.
So I have no idea what this beer is.
So it's you know which one of three it is.
You know it's one of something. But you like without looking.
I put this beer into the cooler in a mental state that I cannot accurately tell you. If you
so you got really high and put them in there. If
you put me on a witness stand, which I understand the pressure now as being a former jury member, I would not act. I would have to plead the fifth. If you ask me what this beer was,
I don't feel good about it.
But you don't have to feel good about it. You have to guess what it is for the belt.
Out of season for my initial guess on the smell.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are ready, you just give me one of those three factoids for the belt.
One of the three, okay.
So we need ABV, style, and brewery.
Yes.
Okay, you're wrecking my train of thought here.
It's great radio.
Yeah, I gotta take my headphones off if he's gonna keep doing that.
Well, no, you only go through it once for Final Jeopardy.
This is why I said I didn't want to be the favorite. I don't feel good about this.
Well, then you should have won the day of.
Bro, I can't do better than perfect.
Also, I need to borrow the belt for this week, so you won't get it until Saturday anyway.
Say what?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you off air. But yeah, I need to borrow the belt this week.
This is how official this competition is, folks.
This is not as...
All right, so I'm going to walk my thought process through it just because it sounds better.
Yeah.
And Brian's going to be 10 steps ahead of me on it anyway.
We're about as professional as the UFC at this point.
I smelled Saison when it came out.
But not directly. It's like Saison adjacent.
The smell,
You were dead set.
I thought it was going to be Saison.
Yeah. It's more like a table beer.
I'm still going to go Saison. I'm going to go Saison as a... The flavor's just...
See, and that's why I won't...
It's not the yeastiness.
No, and that's why I'm really struggling with this is no offense, Saison seems too simple. Seems too...
Well, he wasn't intentionally trying to trick us. He was getting commonly available
beers.
Okay. Pause.
Yeah.
Seahawks win. Let's go Lions.
Yep.
Continue.
Yeah. You're right. I got to think commonly available beers.
And that's the other thing with the Saison is it's kind of out of season for a Saison, so you're not going to find it just grabbing it at a Kroger. Bottle shop would have something, but not.
Dude, I'm close to flabbergasted. Is that the right word?
Yeah. Well,
no. In this case, yes.
No,
I think it'd be pretty good.
To be like upset with the situation.
I'm going to state that the style is a honey kolsch.
Oh God, I'm not.
Honey kolsch.
I'm gonna say that the ABV then is 5.2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that the brewer is Rogue.
Final answer for Brian.
For now.
Yeah, now you can't change it.
Why? I can. Who made these rules?
Yeah, whoever gets
You said
their
5-2?
guess in last, then we're locked in.
We've been balking at beers.
Meanwhile, I'm going to finish up this up on the rooftop beer.
It's a solid one.
Yeah, this can
good.
up on the rooftop that's been hanging out.
Yeah, that's a good
fridge.
beer. I don't love my answer, but I feel okay.
No, it's from where it's at. It's not a Saison. I'm gonna say it's some sort of an IPA.
Okay.
It's not an IPA. It's
Nope, it's not an IPA.
It's not an IPA. It is a.
No cheating.
But it's not a pale ale. But you're close. A Kolsch is.
See, this is why I thought we should have wrote it down. Because now you just get a pick based on my shit.
I'm gonna go pale ale variant. I'm gonna say it's heavier. It's at a 5.6, and it's from. I don't even know the beers that people have that I could even narrow it down to. I'll go Rubens.
What was your final answer on the style, Alec?
He said pale
I said
ale.
Pale ale? Pale.
If it's a Saison, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Okay, so before the Cooler of Destiny is opened up, Alec's selections are a pale ale at 5.6 from Rubens Brewing. Rubens Brewing Company. Chad has had some beers, baby. And Brian's is a Honey Kolsch, weighing in at 2.5% ABV.
5.2.
5.2 ABV.
He said 2.5.
Just like I wrote it, baby. From Rogue Brewing. Let's
Rogue's
see.
probably a good choice, but 22s aren't fitting in there.
No, but I can. If I'm right, I can picture the can.
Okay.
All right, shall we?
Yes. And now, wait. Do you need to blindly look into the
It's the only one.
in case we're wrong?
No, you guys. Are your guys' guesses locked in?
Yes,
They're
but
locked
we got
in.
other beers to do if we screw up too bad.
No, because there's only one open one.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Cooler. I feel for the wetness
Pull it
of
up.
the beer.
Pull it up.
There it is. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh God, that is
It's
not.
not a Rogue.
No, that's not Rogue.
What I have in my hands
Looks
are
like a no lie.
from Pelican Brewing out of the Oregon coast of USA.
I at least got the right state.
Prohibition Cream Ale.
Oh,
Okay.
well played. Let me see the can. Oh, it's their.
I think I reviewed this.
Weighing in.
Oh, this could be the game
Wait.
changer. This could be no. Oh, sorry, I spiked it.
Spike it, baby.
Oh.
Spike it. Weighing in at 5.4, exactly in the middle of what you guys guessed.
You've got to be kidding
So
me.
you two not only did not guess
We got nothing right.
the style, you did
zero.
not guess
We
the
got zero.
brewery, and you split the
It's
ABV.
the Kiwanda. I don't know if I've had Kiwanda.
Here you go.
You're right. That is super available though at the stores. Cream ale is
this.
Cream ale is a tough one. That's a not as very common style.
There's no way you would forget. A Honey Kolsch.
Dude,
was-
when I said that, you
grasping at
were a
straw.
little
I'm
like worried, weren't you?
No, I'm going. You either have this dead to rights, or you are grasping at straws. How many Honey Kolsches are there in?
Hey, folks, we had a snafu, whatever.
Yeah,
But I'll record that tomorrow.
that's up to you.
Yeah.
So what was I going to say about? Oh, so it wasn't like Kolsch, but this freaking Kiwanda ale. Here's why you think that I have this advantage, even though it's 5 years ago and didn't help me. Do you know when I checked in the Kiwanda ale?
6 months ago.
5 years ago at my beer tasting class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it's a categorization of the BJCP classification of 18A. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I have no idea.
Actually, they stopped doing them, but I'm going to recommend that if they do one again, we should all do it together.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
It was like Thursday nights, and I went to Seven Seas, and I sat in a room and talked about and drank beer for like 3 hours. Actually, I brought one of our beers.
We did bring, and it didn't carb well.
Nah, it's so great. All right.
So, beer number 2.
Okay.
The noses are into the glasses. The eyes are locked into the 1,000-yard stares. And we have the drinks.
Style's pretty clear.
I think so. I haven't tasted it, but I have a feeling.
Flavor cements it.
I see the confidence rising. The hubris boiling up.
Oh, bro.
I mean, if I get the style wrong,
Can we write? Are we writing these? Because last time that's the thing.
I am writing these.
I know, but my point is I have a key. I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna write it on my phone, and then we're gonna kind of reveal because I have some key things that might help me.
Whatever you need to secure the belt there, champ.
That's what I'm saying. I need to listen. If I'm the resident beer nerd, I need to freaking get this.
I think it's strong, not that strong. Doesn't feel that it's strong.
Man, here's the thing: is like this is the tricky part. Is actually pausing to think about what's in the beer aisle, because I can sit and think like, oh man, it's got blah 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 with these things, and then you're like, well, that beer is available one time for a month every 2 years. So that's a little bit tricky.
The intensity, folks. You can just feel it boiling in this room right now.
The brewery is, to me, the sticking point.
You got the rest of it down. You're hitting on the brewery.
I feel pretty good about the style, and I'm going to add a little punch to the style that may or may not help me.
No, there's no bonus points.
The ABV.
I'm throwing a dart.
Yeah, I mean, we were both in the right range.
Yeah.
Of the last one.
Yeah, I think this one's stronger.
I would agree. If we pick the same ABV,
well,
it is what it is, right?
Let's see. Let me think what I want to do for brewery.
And that's where I'm stuck. Is like I'm kind of sitting with like what
I can put it closer.
What breweries are predominant, and this is not like, man, your last one, that Kiwanda Ale
Came out of
Pelicans all over the grocery stores here. Like they're everywhere.
I mean, they're readily available, but it's not like a.
I've only seen them in the singles.
They have 3 to 4 6-packs at any grocery store you go into, and I can tell you which ones they probably have at any given like time of year.
Except that one.
I can tell you also they have a what I accidentally bought was a Imperial mixed pack, which includes an Imperial lager.
Okay.
As an 8% lager. Oof. Yeah, that's a little rough. Okay. All right, I need brewery, and then I'm good to go.
I need a brewery as well.
Is that where you're sitting at? You feel good on everything else? Or you got an answer for everything else?
I'm going to go all in. I think I got one.
This is just a hunch. I don't love my brewery choice, but it's just a hunch for me. And it could just be my particular grocery store. We both wrote them down.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you two are ready, I'll put your final answers.
Well, so my thought is, or we go item by item and see. What do you want?
Well, we'll start because it's an IPA.
It is. However, I'm calling it a New Zealand hazy IPA.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Oh.
It says IPA at the end, regardless of what's in front of it.
If you only put IPA,
So Brian gets the bonus points if he
there's my
correctly
tiebreaker.
guesses.
There's my
you don't go
tiebreaker.
a hazy IPA, you go a New Zealand hazy IPA, which means you know exactly what beer it is.
No, I just know that those types of hops that this feels New Zealand hops, like that's the style of it. That I feel like there's New Zealand hops in here. You can't change your
I'm
shit
not
now.
changing it. I said 6.5.
I said, what did I write? I went lighter than that. I went 6.2. I don't love it. I like yours better. I went 6.2, and I don't love it.
And who is the brewery?
I threw a dart and I just said Georgetown.
I went Full Sail.
Ooh. Okay. Does Full Sail have a New Zealand?
They have
hazy
one that's
IPA?
there frequently.
It could be a hazy IPA. I just said IPA. I did not.
See, so if it's hazy, I win. I win that point. You did not categorize it.
You get the point. We'll see where it comes down to.
Hey, let's make sure we get something else right than ABV, boys.
Yeah.
With our track record on
Dude, if
ABV,
one of us gets anything other than
After
that,
the first round?
yeah, if any of us get either of that, we're
the first round we were both within 0.2.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
pretty. Hey, it is not a Georgetown.
I didn't see the can.
It's not a Full Sail either.
Are you boys ready?
No.
Yeah, to have you say it's an IPA of some sort.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
What I have in my hand
Yes.
and what you guys have poured in your glass
Yes.
is Log Boom Pale Ale
What the?
from Mac and Jack's Brewing.
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's just
What's the-
shut it
what's
down.
the ABV?
So the IPAs,
Pale ale?
IPAs are off the record. Georgetown Brewing off the record. Full Sail Brewing off the record.
Oh my
A
god.
pale ale.
You guys guessed
Dude.
6.5%.
I don't like-
and
I'm gonna-
6.2%.
I'm going to backdoor cover this and I don't love it.
You got it because
The ABV is 5.3%.
Yeah.
Brian is the closest. Brian is
I
the
don't-
champion
Oh, dear Lord.
of the podcast.
I am so not happy about this. Log Boom Pale Ale. Like, what the what?
On video for the folks playing at home.
Log Boom.
When I went high-
Log Boom is a Northwest Pale Ale through and through.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
I've seen that can.
There you go.
It doesn't try to muddle
You've
things
seen
up
the can, but now you've tasted the beer.
with a lot of different
In the
flavor
can.
notes. It hits a few. They call it light, aromatic, juicy, and piney.
Let's see what. So the final two beers that you guys may have had to have gone to, if not for Brian winning on the ABV.
Just a stupid. It's a
Only.
backdoor cover.
But
I don't love it.
both of us thought it was an IPA, and that's
Yeah.
the only reason I spiked the ABV.
Yeah.
We had the Rogers Pilsner from
Oh,
Georgetown.
that would have been a good one.
Deal in the
Okay,
cooler.
okay.
That would have been a good
So
one.
I had a Georgetown.
You don't get to win based on.
I picked a beer that was in here. Did you name any of the breweries that were in here?
I don't know what else is in there, man. And there's
What
like
el-
literally
what else is in the
9,000
box, Brian?
breweries. Okay, Georgetown Pilsner would have been a great one for a
Yeah.
challenge, though. That would have been pretty solid.
And we had Monk's Uncle
oh, from Pike.
from Pike.
That would have been pretty solid, too. Having it being a triple.
But guess what?
Because we could have guessed Belgians, but you would have gotten it right by better with the triple.
Guess what's in my hands?
Good beer?
2 beer reviews for later, baby.
There we go.
Hey, guess what?
Oh,
These chuckleheads beers are empty. Hope
well,
yours are
it's about
too.
to be.